Good morning, distinguished consuls generals and your constituency, the elected officials that may be here, department heads, and other distinguished guests. This is a day that we're very happy, and on behalf of the mayor, may I welcome you here to celebrate the national days of our wonderful countrymen and people from and people who are citizens of consuls general, and the countries are El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua, and Mexico that we celebrate. This is a colorful and historic day because these beautiful flags, Mayor, are going to fly outside your abode here, and so it's a colorful day and it's a historical day, and we are very proud of our ethnic diversity here and all that you represent and bring to our city. We're proud of the history that we have with your countries that goes back so many years, and we are very proud that these flags will fly in front of our city hall. It's the seat of government, and may I introduce the custodian of this building. And you shine the dome very well today, Chief Custodian of this building and of the government, our colorful and a mayor who is making history, Mayor Gavin Newsom.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thanks, Charlotte. Thank you all. Thank you, Charlotte, and thank each and every one of you for taking the time to be here. To all the respected council generals, an honor to have you here back. You've been here many, many times for flag-raising ceremonies and national days, but this one is in particular important and appropriate that we ask all of you to be here because we share so much in terms of our respective histories. I'm reminded every single time I walk down that hallway of that history and the alcaldes that were mayors here before the city and county of San Francisco, as we know it today, was founded formally over 200 years ago. In so many ways, that connection, particularly in Mexico, and the relationship with Spain, all the challenges, the good, the bad, and the present, and hopefully a more positive and engaging future, is something that is indelible in the minds of all San Franciscans, particularly those that had the privilege of serving the people as a custodian of this great city, as Charlotte said. But Charlotte is right to point out what makes San Francisco special, what makes the Bay Area, what makes the state of California so remarkable is our ability to attract people from every conceivable walk of life, regardless of race, ethnicity, regardless of gender, regardless of your sexual orientation, rich or poor. This is a region and a state that prides itself on its diversity. I say this often because it deserves to be repeated often, that at our best we don't tolerate our diversity, we truly celebrate it. We unite around the things that bind us together. It's right to celebrate all those interesting differences, but at the end of the day there's those fundamental aspects of our lives that we all share. And what we're really doing today is sharing the values that define the best of this region and state. A state that prides itself on being the most diverse state in the world's most diverse democracy, America. And at our best, we're living together and advancing together and prospering together across every conceivable and imaginable difference. And I'll tell you, the more I travel, the more I get out, not just across this state, but across this country, and for that matter, around the world, where I've had the privilege of visiting people from every conceivable walk of life. I really do believe this, that people look to us to see that it is possible to live together across all of these differences. They really do. There's something special and magical about this city and this region, and again, at our best, this state. And so that's why we're here. That's why I'm here. I'm grateful that you are all here, and I'm grateful for the extraordinary contributions of those from Mexico and Central America. And I should note, because I think it's interesting and it's appropriate to note, that San Francisco County holds a distinction as it relates to the Latino community that is unique among the 58 counties, and that is we have more Latino represented Americans from Central America than we do Mexico, interestingly. It's not the case in other counties. So we have a remarkable history and heritage in Nicaragua and El Salvador and Guatemala and elsewhere, as we do as well in Mexico. But I think that's important, and I don't think most people understand that. and they should. And so we're really celebrating that remarkable connection. And we celebrate that in the context of a city like San Francisco that took the lead as a city of refuge out of the travails and civil wars in the 1980s, where we established firmly that foundation that marks, I think, so much of what makes this city a special place, that is mocked by those that don't understand and don't seek to understand, and that is trivialized by sound bites in political campaigns, and should not be trivialized and should not be diminished in sound bites in campaigns. And I'm proud of this city because we stand up to that. And I'm proud of this city because we don't play into that. We don't believe in fear-mongering. We don't believe in dividing people. We don't believe in diminishing others in the broadest sense of the word. And so we're also celebrating that today as well. So I'm honored you're all here, and I'm grateful. And again, I'm thankful that you all took the time to celebrate with us as well. We have, in that spirit, a formal proclamation. You don't have enough wall space for the proclamations you've probably received over the years, but it is my honor to recognize this. You got to share the day. That's the only requirement. Usually, Carlos Garcia, the school district, understands this because there are only 365 days a year. I always give Willie Brown a hard time because he must have given out 10 days every day. And I tried to sort of separate the days, but in the spirit of Willie Brown, let me hand out 4 days today: in Salvadoran Day, in Heritage Day in the city and county of San Francisco, and Guatemalan Heritage Day in the city and county of San Francisco, Mexican Heritage Day in the city and county of San Francisco, and Nicaraguan Heritage Day in the city and county of San Francisco. September 16th, 2010 will always be known on your behalf, in your stead, as we celebrate the day and celebrate our respective histories in this remarkable bicentennial. Thank you all very much. Well, Shelley, go on and we'll do photos after.
Thank you all for coming. We have some libation to celebrate this wonderful, historical, and colorful day in the International Room, and we thank you all very much for coming and for all that you do and give to our great city. Have a wonderful celebration.
Consul Generals to say a few words?
I thought you said you had to hurry.
I'm hurried. I said I'm hurried.
I see. Okay, I was going to have you in there.
No,
gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes.
Why not? We've got to take this opportunity.
Thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank the Mayor of San Francisco, Gavin Newsom, and the Mayor's Office of Protocol for inviting us to this ceremony and for the proclamation and for this joyful day. As the Consul General of El Salvador in San Francisco, I would like to commit to continue our very good relationships and to work together for the Salvadoran and Latin community here in the Bay Area. I'm going to say a couple of words for the community in Spanish, which we are part of. Tengan todos muy buenos días. Esta mañana todos nos encontramos aquí con regocijo celebrando un año más de la independencia. Generación tras generación hemos exaltado nuestros símbolos y lo que en la historia se ha escrito. Ciertamente es que patria, estimados amigos y amigas, es más que un escudo, un himno o una bandera. Como lo dijo José Martí, patria es humanidad. Patria somos todos los que luchamos, hombres y mujeres que trabajamos duro para salir adelante. Es nuestra cultura, nuestros anhelos y nuestros sueños. Es esa gran familia que conforma nuestra identidad cultural y que nos conecta con nuestro pasado, presente y futuro. Celebremos con orgullo y alegría esta fiesta cívica que nos une en comunidad. En nombre del Gobierno y la República de El Salvador, les deseamos un feliz Día de la Independencia a todos los salvadoreños y salvadoreñas y otras nacionalidades que también lo celebran este día. Muchas gracias.
No, I already.
Okay.
I don't need to translate it. Everyone understands.
Guatemala. Yes.
Thank you. Nice task.
Well, first of all, I want to mention that I'm not Ambassador Antonio Castellanos. He's been detained because of some of the work that we're doing for the temporary protection status for Guatemalan people residing in the United States. But I want to thank the mayor. I want to thank this city for the wonderful work that they have done towards immigrants. And we celebrate this 15th of September as with our sister countries here and also with Mexico. And again, we thank the mayor and the city of San Francisco. Thank you.
Sí, buenos días. Gracias por la oportunidad, señor alcalde. Un saludo a todos los centroamericanos, latinoamericanos, un saludo al México, un saludo a todos en general y gracias por estar acá, ¿verdad? Gracias por la oportunidad que me dan. Saludo para todos. Gracias.
Mexico.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor Newsom, Madam Schultz, friends, colleagues. I think that we are very proud of being here today in this celebration of the bicentennial of the Mexican independence and the centennial of the Mexican Revolution. So we are celebrating two very important dates for Mexico and Mexicans. And I think that here in the Northern California region, it's a special meaning because Mexicans have contributed a lot during these 200 years to build this great golden state. And I think that one more important element of this extremely complex relationship that Mexico has with California is precisely the bicultural family that we have crafted. So for that reason, it's a special occasion for me to be here and to celebrate with all the Mexicans and the friends of Mexico these 200 years of an independent nations. And we will continue working with elected officials, with the different representatives here, because we feel that we are part of this diverse community. And Mexicans will continue contributing with the hard work for the future of next generations. So I hope that the next 100 years we will be, perhaps not us, but others that will be celebrating the same. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, Mayor, Madam Schultz.
Well, I think we should have one with each consul general.
Yeah, let's do it, and we'll move this.
Then all together. El Salvador?
Right here.
Oh, there you are. So why don't we have an individual picture and then one all together?
Okay, yeah, we might as well. Where's our camera person?
Okay. Would you like to go up?
Amen. Oh, please. We're glad you're here. Glad you're here.
Got here in time for the picture.
Yeah, that's right. That's what Got it?
Okay.
All right.
Here
Thank
we
you
go.
very much again. Thank you very much.
Here we go.
No, that's sweet.
Now. There we go. Okay, now let's have everybody together. Okay?
We all get it? Yeah.
Everybody together.
Carlos, you gotta get in here. Come on.
Come on.
So quiet.
Okay, viva!
Thank you guys. Viva!